Okay, gonna get a nice stretch in, have a good workout, no distractions. Wait a minute. Broseph, what are you doing, dude? I saw it. Just getting in my cardio. And have you ever used the rowing machine before? Yeah, dude. All the time, dude. That's why I call it the ultimate cardio. Well, I don't want to say you don't look like you know what you're doing, but it looks like you don't know what you're doing. Let me show you how to use that thing right. Hey, but first, try these on. Dude, I didn't know you did magic. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do is to adjust the drag factor. This is a measure of the resistance you feel each stroke, and the higher the drag factor, the heavier each stroke will feel. At the gym, you will almost always see the rowing machine drag factor cranked up to 10, which is not generally recommended. When setting your drag factor, set it to somewhere between 3 and 5, as this is about the resistance of water that you would feel if you were rowing in a boat. To be more precise about your drag factor, go to More Options, Display Drag Factor, and pull on the handle to see the current drag factor number and adjust the number on screen to between 110 and 125. Now when you're actually rowing, we want to break the stroke down into its core components. Before you start the stroke, you are here at the catch. As you go through the stroke, you are on what's called the drive. Once the stroke has ended, you are now at the finish. And when you come back up to take the next stroke, you are on what's called the recovery, eventually reaching the catch to begin the next stroke. When we're rowing, we want to keep in mind the body sequence of the stroke. It's really quite simple. We want to remember legs, body, arms. We begin each stroke by pushing through our legs as our arms hang onto the handle, keeping your elbows locked out and straight. The legs are the driving force behind most of the power that we get when we take each stroke. I know, it's crazy. Rowing actually involves legs. Who would have thought? While driving with your legs, keep your body and back engaged, but bent over about 10 degrees past vertical until your legs are almost completely straight. Once the legs have been straightened, we swing our bodies back about 10 degrees past vertical in the other direction. Then we can bring in our arms for the final part of the stroke. When bringing the arms in, engage your lats and finish with your elbows up, pulling the handle all the way into your chest. On the recovery, we want to keep the sequence, but in opposite order. Our arms extend out, our body swings over, and then our legs come up. Keeping this stroke sequence smooth may be a challenge when you first start, but with practice, you will continue to get better and better until the stroke sequence becomes a smooth flow of all three main components.
Oh, well, gee, dude, you know your stuff.
Well, I'm just here to help.
I guess it's time for me to get my row on.